Welcome back, everyone. It's time to lace up and dive into a journey that's as magical as it is challenging. I'm Kristen, and I'm gearing up to Dare to Dopey once again. That's right, 4 days, 4 races, totaling 48.6 miles, and countless memories at the most magical place on earth. I'm not just reliving memories, I'm chasing new ones. This isn't my first rodeo with the Dopey Challenge, but this time, it's about setting the bar higher, pushing myself further, and achieving personal bests. Together, let's make every mile count leading up to January. Are you ready to run the Dopey Challenge with me? Let's lace up, train hard, and make memories that will last a lifetime. I'll see you on the course. Good morning. Welcome to week 14. I'm reporting to you live on location from Houston, Texas. Splints is back there. Our friend Leanne is back there. We are here. We took this show on the road this week. We are here for the Space City 10 miler, which is around University of Houston Clear Lake, and it dips kind of into the Space Center here in Houston, which is kind of South Houston, so we're really close to the water. Anyway, right now is the 5.5 mile walk. We are out in this beautiful neighborhood with an amazing trail, and excited to show you around Houston. All right, simulation week. First and foremost, I want to know, how did you feel after you're 13? A lot of you already answered that in the comments of the last video, but I want to know, how are you feeling now? Like, the 13 is over and done. Did that give you some confidence? Did it make you scared? Let me know. We are 3.7 miles in, and this has been a walk of firsts. First time walking, obviously, this neighborhood, because I don't live here. First time using a men's bathroom. How about that?
Was it clean?
No, no, it was not. It was not. But thankfully, when we made it up to like the playground center area, the women's bathroom was locked, and Leanne didn't have her key fob. It was like key fob entry, but a provision from the Lord. The men's bathroom door was not all the way shut, so Leanne and Teresa stood guard while I went into the men's restroom and really reevaluated some decisions in life. So anyway, we are almost done. We are almost done. We can do it. And Houston is humid, but you knew that already. You sure did. Five-and-a-half-mile walk is done. We did it.
That was enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah. Now let's go to the expo. And by expo, we mean like
The table.
the table at the running store. It'll be magical. Watch. You watch. Headed off to the expo. Teresa, are you excited about the expo?
Excited about that one table.
All right, pack. Ooh, 20% off New Balance. Too bad I'm an Asics girl. Here we go. Walking into the expo. I found my nutrition for tomorrow. You're shocked, right? You should be. It's all for the expo. Bag acquired. Successful expo.
Oh, okay.
Even bought some stuff and spent $6. $6 at an expo. When has that ever happened before?
Never.
Never. Never. And we spent less than 30 minutes at the expo. Again, when has that ever happened? Never. Good morning. It's presently 4:50 in the morning. And we are, let me back up. this is a simulation weekend once again, and it's 15 miles. But the race that we're doing is only 10. So what does that mean? That means that we have runDisney'd and have gotten up before everyone else in their right mind and are doing 5. This morning when we woke up, Leanne said, every mile is magical, every mile is magical, every mile is magic, every mile is magic. I was like, are you sure about that? You sure about that? Oh. Okay. 5 miles, we'll check in a few. 1 mile down. In the parking lot. One mile in, how you feeling?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you are. We both are. How you doing, Splits?
I'm alright.
She's all right. I think we all would. But look where we're running by. TJ Maxx. I'm running right down the middle of a parking lot of a strip center. It's very well lit though. Mile 2. So far so good. We're taking this at a much slower pace because once we're done with this, we're gonna go back into Leanne's house, grab our hydration vests, and then get in the car and drive the, I don't know, less than 15 minutes to the race start, and then do those 10. So there's not much of a break between the miles, and that's okay. I am looking forward to pre-gaming the 10 miler with some Advil.
Caution runners, speed bump ahead.
There they are. Just, it really is like runDisney. It really is.
Except instead of the TTC, it's HEB.
So yeah, instead of TTC, we're at HEB. Hi, my favorite grocery store. Thanks for being awesome. Leanne, instead of the TTC, it's HEB. All the plants are cheering.
All the mum men.
Go runners! You're doing so good! 3 miles in, we are now, Leanne and I are now briskly walking because this sister walks my pace. Which is brisk. So we have decided in the last 2 miles we're going to save some of the energy for the 10 miler because I would like to do better than my previous time, which I need to dig way back into the archives and find because I don't even remember what it was. So saving a little gas in the tank, if you will, for that. But overall, this has been a lovely swim. Mile 4. And Teresa's just a little bit ahead of me. Like, I can still see her. We're finishing this up in the neighborhood that is very well lit, by the way. But I think I've already established that. And feeling good. Glad that I'm saving some of the run for the race. So this is just a general tip. You know, if there's a race that you want to do but the distance isn't what you need, so like do what we're doing, for example, where you go out and get the extra beforehand and then you go run the race. And you get your total mileage for that run. Now obviously, don't do the new part in the morning and the race in the evening. That's too much of a break between the two. But considering this is going to be 45 minutes to an hour max between when we finish this and when the race starts, it's completely acceptable. There's a car behind me, I can see it. I forgot to tell you, mile 5. So we finished we're in the car now, if you can't tell. Teresa's back there in the dark, taking a nap. Yep. So we finished the 5 miles at 6:05. It is presently 6:10. We finished at 6:10. It's 6:28. And we're on our way out to the course. So I took it easy, like, you know, the last 2 miles and just did my running and makeup walk. Like there's a sale. I don't know why I'm getting my sunglasses out to put on in the dark, but you know. But I'm excited. I'm excited. And that reminds me, I need to look up my time from this last adventure when we did this. Because it was not pretty. Which I feel like is going to make it really easy to beat that time. I'll report back. I just got amazingly humbled. I went and found that awful, horrible time from 2019 when we ran this last. Awful, horrible. Average pace, 13:41. Oh, to be young again. I'll be lucky to hit that today.
Like, that's a good day now.
That's a really good day now. But I remember being so upset about that time, like way back in 2019.
You were mad when you crossed the finish line.
I was mad. I was so mad. But like my splits in that one, 11:16, 11:22, 12:22, 13:13, 15:25. Not sure what happened there. 12:39. This is where the wheels fell off. 15:58, 13:13, and then I finished my last 2 miles at a 15:30. And I was upset. Today, perspective change. I will be so excited if that's my time.
Really thrilled. I'm just gonna be excited to
cross the finish line.
The finish line, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In one piece.
Temper those expectations. Why did that come on?
The sensor.
Oh, I went like this.
In case you wanted to read something.
Yes, that's what I wanted to do. It's literally what it was. Okie dokie. Have a good race, everybody. Mile 1. 1 down. So far, so good. Mile 2. The sun's coming up. Humidity's dropping just a little bit, but I know the temperature's gonna rise. So I'm staying as close to like the side where there's still some shade from the trees, using my noggin. I hear cheering. Thank you. slowed down just a little bit because I did fuel. But now we're back at it. Ooh, those were very fast cars.
Cold water?
Yes. Thank you.
Cold water. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Mile 4. Just through the second hydration stop. Found some shade again. Hooray. Other than that, it's warm. 1 mile till halfway. Yay. Mile 5. All right. I am not gonna make that time goal. This is getting dangerous with the humidity. Very dangerous. So I'm monitoring my heart rate. It's getting really high. So I am walking through some of my run intervals, and that's okay. You know what? This is a catered training run. That's all this is. This is a catered training run that I get a medal for. So we will press on. I'm probably gonna reset my intervals to do 30-second run to 1 minute walk. But we are holding everything very loosely. The only goal that we have is to finish, and that's okay. That is okay. It's okay to set a goal and not get it. It's okay to adjust your expectations. It's okay to do all of these things. And that's what I'm doing. And I will be successful and cross the finish line, and I will not get hurt doing it. Will not get hurt doing it. So, all right, I'll check in with y'all at mile 6. So technically, I have hit 10 miles for the morning, which means I'm well to my Dr. Pepper. And I'm very excited about that. All right, I'll see you at mile 6. School time. I see mile 6 up here. These are the honey stinger. I think I might see them later. Ugh. Today is not my day. That's okay. Let's find something positive. I see one. Mile 6. Mile 6. That means the number of miles we have left, you can count on one hand. And that's fantastic. Something else that's positive is, I promise you there is something. I promise. Something else that's positive. Oh, I know. Other than being tired, I feel good. Nothing hurts. I'm just tired and hot. And I know this is not worth pushing and getting hurt or sick over, so here we are. So that's positive. Overall, I feel good, and that's exciting. All right, on we go. That's the water over there. That's an inlet that goes out to the Gulf of Mexico. Now you know why I'm hugging the wall. Because there's just cones, that's it. Just cones. And if needed, I could do a quick dive over the I almost tried to mix up the word barrier with median and called it a Barradin. Barrier. The barrier. Yeah. Man, it's warm. All right. Let's go. That's NASA. That's the Space Center. Right there. Isn't that cool? Obviously we can't see the launch pad from here, but yeah, that is NASA. Pretty cool. You know what else is cool? Mile 7, right there. That means 3 to go. Easy, easy, easy. There's mile 8. So while I'm walking this, I'm also filming and talking to my mom on the phone. So that was mile 8. 2 miles to go, and Siri is telling me that I'm still well below Balloon Lady pace. So we are going to take that as a win. 2 to go. That means I'm 2 miles closer to Dr. Pepper and a bathroom. In that order. Order of priority. Do you see what I see? Mile 9. Mile 9, mile 9, mile 9. 9. Almost there, 1 to go. This little lady on the beef team, what up beef team? She was writing it backwards. And she just passed me and goes, 1 to go, 1 to go, you can do it. I was like, I sure as heck hope so. So, all right, let's see what our average pace is right now. What are we at, friends? Average pace? Right on the nose at 15. So that's so good. I will take it to the bank and cash it in for Dr. Pepper. All right, 1 to go. Almost there. And do I spy with my little eye some shade up here? I do. We've made it back onto campus of University of Houston Clear Lake. And in the final stretch, I can hear cheering. So we're gonna keep on walking a little bit longer and then run it to the finish when we get a little bit closer. We did it, y'all. We did it. It was difficult, but we did it. It's exciting.
There's no way you've been running though. Come on.
Oh, yes, I have. Okay. Let's go wait for Teresa and Leanne. Leave it to me to get my medal and then stand out here and cheer for people. I freaking love cheering. It's so fun. It's so fun. We've got a really great view too, look. There's the finish line.
And now for the mixed relay.
Good job! Congratulations!
Tommy's on the run. Sarah also coming.
Let's go! Let's go! Run it in! Run it in!
have cool towels.
Do, 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 do. It's like digging for gold, literally.
You want a cool towel, Teresa?
Yes, please.
With ice all stuck to it. Okay. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. It's so cold.
I don't think of smart things often, but this is the smartest thing I came up with in a really long time.
Oh, I feel something. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Coke.
Sorry.
There you go. All right. I'm going back in. Da 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 da. Complete with sound effects. Okay, Teresa, I'm digging for yours. Oh, I feel it. Also feel that my hand's getting frostbite. All right, can you reach?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy that.
I will.
Okay. She's already in the car with her shoes off.
That was my only goal for the day. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ladies. Congratulations.
It's the soul.
So good.
Sweet manna from heaven.
Those 23 flavors, man, I tell you. Man, I tell you. Love Dr. Pepper. All right, y'all. I am headed back to my house. I just dropped Teresa off. And I wanted to give a quick little review of the Space City 10 miler. This was my second time to run it. The first time was in 2019. The course is pretty much the same as it was in 19. And it's just, there's just really no shade. So that's why, even though the temperature wasn't high per se, the humidity coupled with the temperature is what made it really, really difficult. So overall, I probably will do that one again, just because it's fun to meet up with Houston friends and run that one with them, because that's a local race for them. But I'm not going to go into it thinking that I'm going to PR it and set any sort of time, proof of time thing. Now, if you're really fast and can get through those 10 miles relatively quickly, then yeah, probably you should look into this one, because it is flat, pretty flat, and there were no steady inclines. It was just because you're down by the water, so it's pretty flat. So add that one to your list, or look into it for next time if you live in and around the Houston area, and you want a 10-mile proof of time course that doesn't involve climbing hills as tall as mountains, because that's what the other ones are. But overall, week 14 done. It's crazy to me that we're moving on to week 15. That's nuts. Week 14, I did skip we walked Monday. I skipped the Thursday just because of some family timing issues. But it's fine. All is well. The simulation went well. Our 5.5 miles yesterday morning was good. The 5 miles before the race was good today, which again, like I talked about before, is proof that if you find a race near where you are and it's shorter than the distance you need, run the extra before and then treat the rest of it as a catered training run, and you get a medal out of it. Okay, sold. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed it from that aspect. So really proud of the work that we did today, Teresa, Leanne, and I. We went in having some expectations and then quickly realized, that less than a mile in and we'd already soaked through our clothes with sweat, that probably wasn't going to be the outcome. Those goals weren't. So, quickly adjusting and being okay with the adjustment. I was listening to the Rise and Run podcast. I'd saved the episode with Jeff Galloway. I was listening to it during the race, and he made a statement in one of the talking points about how, you know, why are you using your training runs to throw down these paces that you can't maintain? That's how you get hurt. And that was right around mile 7, which is where I decided, you know what? It's not worth getting hurt over. I'm just going to walk, because at that point it was a 5K, less than a 5K to go. And that's fine. And so that was like the confirmation I needed that it's okay to walk. It's okay to adjust your expectations and your goals. And I think, gosh, even 2 years ago, Kristen would have had a hard time with that. But 2024 Kristen has no problem with that, because I now know that because I didn't push to the point of injury, my recovery is going to be a lot easier. Like, we have been in the car for, I don't know, 3.5. I'm almost at 4 hours now. And we got out to get gas and go into Buc-ee's. And normally I would be like, oh, I can't move. This is awful. And I didn't. I just popped right out of the car and walked and didn't have a limp. Like, so it's not worth getting hurt and injured over or sick or whatever on these training runs. Just get the distance. I think that's really the point that he was trying to drive home, and that's the point I took from it, and the point that I exercised and essentially executed very, very well. So pretty happy with today. Very happy with today. And like I said, look into that one if you don't mind a little bit of humidity and a flat course, and you need a perfect time, because it is a certified one. So anyway, all right, next week, week 15. I don't know what runs are coming up. I have not looked. I know it's 2:45s, but I don't know if we're creeping up into the 5 mile minimum run for long runs, or it's still 3. Either way, it'll be fine. So, all right. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. I'll see you in the next one for week 15. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask you before I let you go. Let me know down in the comments if you've made it this far. First of all, thank you. But let me know if you're doing wine and dine. What are you doing about the long run that's supposed to happen the week after? Are you just switching those weeks so that you're still doing 2 long runs back to back? Because I don't know that I want to play that game. I really don't. I would like to know what you're doing with that. Because I also don't want to do wine and dine and then turn right back around and have to do like I think it's 19 that following weekend. Like, I don't want to play that game, because I think that's what got me injured during Dopey 23 training, was doing too many of those long runs without enough recovery time in between them. So let me know down below what you're doing. I'm interested to know, and then I'll evaluate the situation and make the appropriate choice for me, since I know me better than anyone knows me. All right? Okay. I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.